My dear students of class 8, welcome back to the digital video. My dear students, today's chapter is force and pressure. Dear students, this chapter represents to the sub-subject of science, that is physics, and in this chapter you will learn about the force and pressure. So dear student, somehow you are looking some visuals, and these visuals are indicating about the force that is applying on an object for pushing and pulling, where energy is required. So the energy that is applied for pushing and pulling by any object is called force. My dear student, and pressure that is the net result of the force. So first of all, let us see about the force. My dear students, force is of two types: contact force and non-contact force. So contact forces are any kind of the mechanical work that is done by the human or machine that comes under the contact force. And further, non-contact force are like the contact force are the electrostatic force, magnetic force, these are the gravitational force, these are the non-contact force. But contact force are the forces created by the any energetic object. That may be the burning of fuel, that may be the applying the energy from us to pull or push anything. So dear students, come to the contact force. The contact force means the force when applying on a bicycle and pushing it by the force itself, then the bicycle moves. The playing of football, that kicking of football, that is the type of the contact force by which a person can kick the football. And the running of the car by the burning of fuel, that comes under the contact force. And now let us see about some type of non-contact forces. My dear student, here looking some visuals of this contact force, that bicycle, playing hockey, bicycle, pushing and pulling of the objects, and further pressurizing a ball, jumping, playing, etc. So these comes under the contact force. And the example of the non-contact force, that is that can be expressed as the work done in the unit time, that can be explained as the force. So work done in the unit time means the work whatever is that is done in per second time, that is called force. So therefore we can say that force is the proportionate to the work, while this force is the inversely proportionate to the time. Means the formula is F is equal to W upon T, and similarly you can say that W is equal to Ft. So this is the formula of force. And my dear student, if you are considering the pressure, then the pressure can be expressed as P. That will be proportionate to, pressure is proportionate to force, and that is inversely proportionate to area. P is proportionate to F and inversely proportionate to area. It means P is equal to F upon A. You can write like this, that P is proportionate to force and P is inversely proportionate to area. It means P is equal to F upon A. My dear student, come to some example of the non-contact force. Non-contact force are the force that is like gravitational force. As you know, the earth is a planet and moon is the satellite. So these bodies are having their own force because they are the magnet, and in the center they are having their gravity, and that is called the gravitational force. So gravitational force is called as the non-contact force. Electrostatic force means the force applying as electric in the form of electric, that is called non-contact force. Magnetic force, that is also the non-contact force, because magnet is having its own energy and it applies the energy in appropriate way, and that is why it is called the non-contact force. So students, force can be defined as the work that is done for the energy applied for pushing and pulling, that is called force, and work that is the force applying on unit area, that is called work. Force applying on unit area, that is called work. And different examples are there about this force and pressure. You can understand like this. You see these visuals. If you see these visuals, these are some examples of force, like stretching of the band, rubber band, this running of a car, pushing or pulling of the object like ox, playing by taking two hands and both hands are applying force on their opposite, and this pulling and pushing, this example that you can experience the force in these. So students, this force and pressure, it can be expressed as in the form of this, like if you if you put the weight on the spring, then that spring will expanded. It means the force is that force of the weight is pulling that particular object, and so on. So dear students, you have to see this, and accordingly you have to understand the force and pressure, because this is the important chapter of physics. This is the basic of the physics. And the SI unit of the force, SI unit of the force is Newton, N. SI unit of force is Newton, and unit of time, that is second, and unit of pressure, that is the as you know, my dear student, as you know, this pressure is, that is work upon T, and the work that can be the unit of work that can be measured in different SI unit, and time is T. So the unit of the pressure is something different from the force what you have seen here. So dear students, you can calculate some calculations, like if a person is applying if a person is doing work like 3 in 2 seconds, then there will be pressure will be 1.5. The pressure will be 1.5. That will be P. My dear student, take the example of force. That will be the pressure, that will be the P. This P is equal to W upon A. A is the area, W is the work, while force is equal to energy. Force is proportionate to W upon T. So per second unit of time, your work, which work is done, that will be comes under the force, and SI unit of force is Newton. So Newton, N is the SI unit of force. So my dear student, on some calculations that you can do on the basis of this, and have a look more on these visuals that you are looking here. Some visuals like this. So my dear student, for today, thank you very much for watching this video. Have a good day.